Good morning. Welcome in. The show officially starts in about 3 minutes, but I'm coming on a little early. Good morning. Good morning, good morning. Welcome in. Please tap the screen. Once I get to 1,000 likes, I will start with our free yes/no readings. We'll talk about the products that I'm using today. TikTok loves when I do that. If I don't mention what I'm using, they get mad at me and they flag me. So I'll let you know what card decks I'm using today. I hope you're having a fabulous Monday. I think what is today? I think today's is the first Monday in Aries now that we're in Aries season. So if you're feeling very go-getter, if you're feeling a lot of like action energy, that is definitely Aries season. We're also coming, I think it's on the 30th, for the first time in 14 years, Neptune is moving from Pisces into Aries. So that's going to be affecting some people's signs, especially us Pisceans. You know, Neptune is our home planet. It's dreamy, it's illusion, it's, you know, all the weird psychic woo-woo stuff. But that's moving into Aries, which it's going to be crazy. Good morning. Good morning. Well, while we wait for the 1,000 likes, I just wanted to show off some of my hats. All y'all know that I crochet and stuff. So while we wait for the 1,000, I just wanted to show off a couple of my hats. So if you guys were on one of my lives last week, you saw this silly little slouchy witch hat that I made with the little flower. Isn't that cute? So I made this. We're at 600, guys, last week. My husband wanted one, but of course he didn't want one with flowers. So I made him this like Gandalf gray version of it. And of course he didn't like how like, he wanted like a looser brim. So it kind of sits like this, but so that's the one that I made him. And then my daughter wanted one, like a sleepy cap small one. So this is for my 10-year-old. Now she's got a lot smaller of a head than I do, but basically it sits like this, just a cute little elf style. But yeah, so those are some of my crochet stuff I've been working on this week. We are at 1K likes, guys. So I will get to our free yes nos. And thank you for letting me share my little fun craft while we wait. Anyway, I'm just love to do it. It's like a magic wand, the crochet hook. You can just create things out of nothing. Cute little scarves and stuff. I just love to crochet. Alrighty. Just so you guys know, please follow for one free yes, no. It's not guaranteed. It's whoever I see. If you would like a mini read, you can cash out me $10. I'm also doing Luck Career Minis for $5. And, oh yeah, crochet is so calming. All right. Oh, and real quick, before they flag me, today for our clarifiers, I'm using the Romance and Love Oracle, the What's the Tea Oracle. Look, TikTok, I'm showing what I'm using. I'm also using the Angels of Abundance as well. Let me see what else I had put in there, guys. I gotta make sure I don't piss them off. The Lover's Oracle. Did I say the Angels, the Romance Angels, Angels of Abundance, and the Osho Zen Tarot. And finally, for my final clarifier for today, I will be using the Tea Leaf Oracle. These are fantastic. Everything's linked below if you want it, other than these, which I will be putting in my shop at some point. All right, guys, I'm starting with Nadia. If your question was before Nadia, please re-put it down below. Thank you for your patience. Nadia, is Whale thinking about contacting me? Let's find out what's going on for Nadia. Good morning. If we get to my donut goal, I'll give away a free mini read. One more to confirm, please. Ooh, Nadia, he's like in hermit mode right now. This basically means he's doing some kind of inner healing and really focusing. This is assessing where he's at, like money-wise, prosperity. I feel like he's not thinking about reaching out. It's not that he doesn't care. It's just that his mind is focused elsewhere. And really, he just doesn't have, that's just not the forefront right now. What is forefront is inner thinking and healing where he's at, okay? in his life. But don't let that discourage you, okay? Everyone's kind of going through a spiritual journey this year. All right, I see Lizzie. Well, I have a relationship with Brand. What's going on for Lizzie? Oh, thank you for the gifts, little hawk. I'll get you next. I do see a yes. Be careful. I feel like you've known each other for a while. There's some nostalgia there. I do see a yes, but I do see manipulation and cunning and trickery. So just be aware. All right. 1 second, guys. Thanks for all the gifts. Please put your questions down below. Hey, little hawk. I don't see your question. All right, while I wait on that. Sophia, is Brandon only using me for his needs? Yeah, okay, so I got a couple things. So no, I feel like he does take from you. Like this is putting like all your abundance, like taking it. I do see it being a little bit shaky, but it's more like you let him take advantage of you and his intentions aren't to take advantage of you. I think you're just letting him do it. And it's like one of those boundary things. If you set your boundaries stronger, he wouldn't do it, but he thinks it's okay because you let him do it, okay? So I don't think it's an intentional thing. It's just like you give him an inch kind of vibe. All right, so I would recommend stronger boundaries, okay? Leslie, will Kaye reach out? Thank you so much for everybody's gifts. I got a yes, it's slow. It's slow. They're up in their head about something. I do see them reaching out, but it's not going to be soon, okay? They're in their head about some kind of maybe secret or shady behavior. Maybe on your end or theirs, I'm not sure. I'd have to do a mini for that. Shell, is Sid worried he's going to lose me or he's losing me? Yeah, he is actually, yes. It's making him very ungrounded. He's not sure if he should go for something more stable or if he's capable of, and he's scared you're going to literally, well, this is the walking away card. So I do get a yes. You're probably going to talk about it here soon. All right. I'm looking. Bree, is Ryan going to reach out this week? I gotta know. Feel like they will. There's love here at the bottom of the deck. But I gotta know. It's gonna be slow. Roxy, will I ever have a relationship with T? I do see a yes. One more, please. Ugh. It's like a friend zone thing. You got a yes, but it's like group of friends, and then you've got conflict. Like if you try to get with them, it would be a drama and just end up in heartbreak. That's what I got. I'm so sorry. Jillian. Oh, will DW try to contact me tomorrow? Guys, I'm at Jillian's question with the flowers in front of it. If you posted before that, please post again below. I do see two yeses. Actually, there's like two beginnings here. But they're both kind of impulsive and like a little bit ungrounded here. Just kind of like on a whim. Like there might have been some missed opportunities in the past. And so just going back around and catalyzing on those now. So I don't know if you wanted to ask you before or you're kind of almost there. But I definitely feel like there's some new beginning happening tomorrow. Let me know how that goes. Jessica, will I be in a romantic relationship with Sam? I gotta know, he's got like a lot of options around him and he's not really thinking about it that way. I also see Hangman like not moving forward with the energy. I'm sorry, that's what I got. Oh, you're welcome. Annette, will me and Xavier have a future? What's going on with Xavier and Annette? What's up with these no's today? There's more yeses in this deck than no's. I just see like, thank you. Like I do see backstabbing and hopelessness, like a hopeless kind of situation and a lot of anxiety and fear around here. Look at them sitting with all those anxious swords over their head. That's what I got. I'm so sorry. That's what I got in that. Thank you guys so much. If you would like a more in-depth reading, just so you know, I do have a What's the Tea deck to find out the details of what's happening. I have a romance and love as well. I'll be using the Romance Angels. We have the Lover's Oracle, which is fantastic. All these are linked below just so you guys know, and so TikTok doesn't get mad at me. I also have Zen Oshos for questions around like spiritual guidance or just general guidance, as well as the Tea Leaf Oracle. These are wonderful just in general to pull. It's all over the place. I can't remember. There's like a lot of cards in there for that. So, all right. Thank you so much. Appreciate y'all. Ready for my next one. Thank you, my mod, for being here this morning. Go ahead and if you'll pin the questions, I would appreciate it. Becky, will Joe reach out today? Hey, Adam, thank you so much for the roses. Becky, will Joe reach out? What's going on? Ooh, wow. Oh my gosh. You've got two maybes with the Wheel of Fortune. Some sort of like needing to come forward and talk about something. This could be confessing, coming clean, a little bit of sneaky behavior. I feel like it's a maybe split both ways. If they can get out of their head, they can. They're overwhelmed. Oh my goodness, thank you so much for the beautiful swan. Oh, that's gorgeous. Thank you so much. Maud, did you get that question? Thank you so much. Gorgeous. Oh, you guys are so kind. But I did get a maybe if you can get out of his head, Becky. It feels like he's overwhelmed with a lot of stuff. If you really want to hear from him because he's overwhelmed, or if you want to come from, hey, did you need anything? Can I help you? Like problem solve, that might be good. Like if you're good at organizing and maybe helping him organize his priorities, because I feel like he's got a huge task list to accomplish and he's just like overwhelmed by it. Raymond, is Lisa thinking about me this morning? Let's find out. And welcome in. Welcome, welcome. Ooh, yes, I do. You always come up as the Knight of Cups, or like cups. One more time. Let me see. Yes. Okay, so you're coming up as the Emperor. You're coming up as this Knight of Love. There's a lot of feelings here. You also have got the Moon, so they might think about you at night, too. Like our dream about you, oddly enough. Yes, thank you so much. Appreciate it. Oh, you're so welcome. Let me pull an oracle for you, too. I pull an oracle card every time for my muses, and thank you so much for your subscription as well. Love, romance, love angels. What's her vibe this morning? Flirt. Okay, so good feelings. Yeah, I see flirt. Extend your lighthearted energy. So she's got like a lighthearted energy today, which is good because a lot of times it feels like distractions or work or stress. So it feels like actually more lighthearted energy, which is great. Go ahead and put your second question down below. Hey, Bexta. Welcome in, welcome in. Adam, has Mandy been regretting losing me? What's going on for Adam? Boy, that's all over. That's a bit of drama. We're just doing yes or no's, guys. Actually, yes. And judgment, definitely yes. I feel like she's missing some passion for you. Definitely. Like, I feel like even though acknowledging it was imbalanced, I'm not sure if they were imbalanced or just was an imbalanced pair, but definitely regretting that, okay? Tyler. Will Tyra and I reconcile romantically? What's going on for Tyler? Thank you for the donuts. Okay, so it's a little bit maybe. I did get the Lovers reversed and the Hierophant is a maybe. These are both maybe cards. This is a higher commitment. And this one is like a yes, it's a decision to be made, but it's a little bit of disharmony here, okay? I do see returning from travels. It is a maybe leaning yes at this point. I feel like you could shift the tide a little bit more in your favor, but it is still a little up in the air because it's just disharmonious. And so the energy is not a definitive, like the trajectory is not definitively yes or no at this point. Hey, Mike, I do see your question. Thank you so much, my muse. Will Lisa be contacted? Oh my gosh, that's funny. You got the temperance again. I do see yes and yes, funny enough, the passion here, and a yes with this. I'm gonna pull I'm going to pull the Lover's Oracle for you. Also linked in my shop, the Lover's Oracle. Sorry, guys. I gotta tell you what I'm using or they flag my posts. It says, beware of what you are projecting, for the qualities you admire in another are qualities you both possess. Equally so, the qualities you don't like are also your own reflection. That's good. So maybe be aware of that when you guys do talk. If you need to flatter or you want to do something like that, think about things you like about yourself and then remember that that's the same thing that she has as well. All right, guys. Thank you so much for all of the likes and support. Back to our free yes, no's. Ma, just pin. And then you know the priorities and stuff. Jordana, is Alan loving me today? I love the way you worded that. What's going on here? Oh, and for all my muses out there, I am doing our muse only, sub only lives. It's going to be second Sunday of the month and the third Monday of the month. You can check it out. I pinned the video here. I do have a yes with the Knight of Wands, and I do have a yes with the Ace of Wands. A lot of passion for you. You're very desirable. I do see the Ace of Wands reversed. It's a little bit of a missed opportunity. Maybe it's come around a couple times. They just keep missing the opportunity, or they're too afraid to act. But there's definitely trudging forward with an offer and definitely feeling the love here. And I do see justice at the bottom. Let me know how that goes, Jordana. I love passionate people. Thank you so much for the gift, Casey. Will I find a place when I move back home in June? What's going on here? Come on, Spirit. What's going on? I do see a tower moment. I think this is representative of what recently happened. Tower moments are like dramatic moves. It could be a loss of a job, a relationship, a home, things like this. I do see you needing to compromise. There's something about folding on beliefs here. You don't have the upper hand in this situation. I do see a lot of conflicts. This is a no. You might have to live with somebody else and compromise, or live somewhere where you don't want to for a little while. Like you're not immediately going to have your own place when you get back there. It's kind of the vibe that I'm getting. I feel like, yeah, you're going to have to compromise and you're not going to like the living scenario, but I don't feel like you're like not going to have any options. I feel like the options you want are not the options you're going to get, and then it's going to be a little disappointing. That's what I got. All right. Thank you guys so much. Where are we at? Please, Hillary. Let me see. Hillary, will the messages I just sent John affect him? Let's find out what's going on here. And if you guys want to help me get to my subscriber goal, I have 9 out of 25 subscribers. I would appreciate any subscriptions. We are doing sub-only lives. Oh, sorry, we're at 9 out of 24 donuts as well. I'm at 9. It's 9-9. It is the year of 9 in transformation. Interesting. I'm at 9 at both, so maybe it's the time to transform here. I do, Hillary, have a yes. I feel like whatever you said, like for some reason, I got shattered dreams for whatever reason. I don't know what the message you sent him was, but it was like it shattered some ideas he had. I feel like there's some repetitive behaviors or patterns here too, and they're looking inward to find mental strength because of whatever you said, okay? But yeah, it's affected him, whatever you sent. I was thinking something like more happy, but it looks like it was something that like made him have some real life realizations. Okie dokie. Abby, thank you for gifts. Well, I reconciled with David. What's going on here for David? Guides around Abby, ancestors. What's going on here with David? I do see a reconciliation, and I do see it lasting. I do. Thank you for the donuts. Once we get to 24 donuts, I'll do a free mini read. My mini reads are more like other readers in-depth readings, guys. I do see you coming across as very emotionally stable, very loved, and I do see this lasting. All right, Abby, I do see a reconciliation on the horizon. Yes. Thank you so much for the gifts. If you guys would like to guarantee that I see your question, you can subscribe. You can cash out me $2, or you could gift me a coffee magic. Will I meet my person this year? I hope so, Debbie. What's going on? I love your title, by the way. Alchemy. Super fun. What's going on with Debbie? I got a maybe with a no and then a yes at the bottom. It's something about the way you communicate or putting yourself out there. You are upright, though. I feel like you have strong boundaries and you're easy to cut people off when they first get to you. I do have like a no here, another swords energy, like you've been burnt before. I've been burnt by you before. I have this quote from Beauty and the Beast from... the feather duster to Lumiere. Anyway, the candlestick guy came in. I see a maybe, and I feel like it's because you are so hyper vigilant or aware of like shady behavior in people. You are quick to cut them off. So I would just be mindful of that. Like if you want to find your person this year, maybe give some grace, or just don't be so quick to cut people off based on like a red flag. I mean, definitely address them and have boundaries, but just be aware of that, because I did get a maybe leaning no, and it depended on your communication, okay? It's more of a milestone thing than a time frame thing, okay? Let me know that resonated down below. Appreciate you. Oh, my goodness. Thank you. And thank you so much for all you do. Jasmine, is Jonathan regretting losing me? I think I did that. Let me see. I think it was, but let's find out. I'll answer again. Yeah. Yeah, I do. Yeah, he is. Like, he didn't think he came at a page level, wasn't good enough, and he's assessing what happened. It just wasn't stable enough for what you needed. And he's really thinking about it right now. So I'm looking at the coins, like, what can I give? And this is a Wounded Warrior vibe. You it knocked him on his head a couple times. He's feeling a little bit wounded by it, okay? He is regretful. That's what I got, Jasmine. Let me know how that resonated. Oh gosh, when I split the deck too, I got the Lovers reversed, and he might come back around. All right, Bobby, is Chris committed to only me? Great question. Let's find out. What's going on? For Bobby and Chris, please. Angels and sisters, what do we got? Oh, Bobby, I'm sorry. Not only did you get the options and delusions and the no, these are both no cards. This is like seizing moments and seizing opportunities and online spying and stuff. You also got, it's my favorite if you guys go on my live, the Page of Wands. It's sideways. You're the Empress. Why are you messing with the page when you are an Empress? You deserve an Emperor or a King. The Page of Wands is, can anybody guess it? Does anybody remember what the Page of Wands often represents, especially in cheating scenarios? F-boy energy. F-boy energy. Yes. I'm sorry, I did get a no, and not only that, on top of that, it's exuding that vibe. So I am so sorry to share that with you. I hate that card in that context. It can mean other things in different contexts, but that is what that means. All right, guys. Thank you. If you'd like an in-depth reading, I'm doing minis for 10 and mini luck careers for 5, because I do like to help people with their careers, their luck. That can include spirit stuff too, if you guys need clarity on any spirit work. Hello, good morning. Welcome in. Give me just 1 second, guys. I'm gonna reshuffle my deck. Get you back to your free yes no's in just 1 second here. All right. I just want to also take the time to remind everybody. I do see a question. I don't know why it's being filtered, but I actually can see it, oddly enough. Can I communicate with babies? I can communicate with souls. Sometimes cats come through, oddly enough. I did a dog one time. It was bizarre. They don't talk like people, and they think pretty much how you think they would think, like what motivates them and stuff. It's very interesting. But yes, and this card flew out to communication. But yeah, I do. Yeah, souls are souls. All right. Okay. China. Let me get yours. 1 second. China, is Ons only committed to me? Let's see if Ons is only committed to China, please. What's going on for Ons in China? Spirits, angels, guides. What do we got here? Whoop. Okay, so you're coming off sideways. I don't know if you've got children or you're just that vibe, because you also are coming off as Empress. This is sideways. I feel like in the past, like this is a point of contention with you. Maybe you fight about this all the time, or like you're feeling hyper vigilant about this. I don't know if you actually did something in the past, or maybe you're just a jealous type. I'm not sure. And that's okay if you are. I'm just throwing it out there. But I do see him being committed to you. He's just tired of fighting you about it. So it's not Paige. This is a Knight. He's very passionate for you, and he might be flirty. But I'm getting committed to you, even though he might be very handsome or flirty with people, or people flirt with him. I feel like he's tired of the fighting, though. And I feel like even if you're not a jealous type, I feel like he feels like you are. And maybe, like, I don't know if this has been a point of contention or not, but it might be in the future. All right, China, let me know that resonated down below. All right, Roxy. Is teen nervous? I'll walk away forever. Yes. So here's the thing. I feel like this is like he feels like this is a higher level relationship, potentially even soulmate here with the Hierophant. I feel like he feels like he can manipulate you back. I feel like he feels like you could walk away, but he could actually manipulate you back. And I feel like he feels like regardless of how this looks like an ending, he can escape it ending and he can just pull you back around. That's what I got. All right, Ruby, will OJ want to reconcile? Oh, Ruby, will OJ want to reconcile? Got it. I do have a yes. He's a little bit arrogant. I'm going to say that. Yeah, they do want to, but they are a little reckless. I do feel like they did look over some options and things like this too. A little bit of petty behavior. I do see them not being stable, but I do see them coming back around. I just don't know if it's going to last with the Ten of Pentacles coming around reversed, okay? But that's just where the energy's at now, okay? But I do feel like he's not the most stable for a long-term relationship. But I did get a yes for your question. He wants to. Juliet, should I be the one to contact Faoud? What's going on? Or Fuad? Sorry. What's going on? And Juliet. Every time I see Juliet, I think of that Romeo plus Juliet movie where she's like, Julieta. I just want to say Julieta, like chase you around like a nursemaid. But I did, so a couple things. I saw like a maybe, this is like debating leaving, or this could also be pushing and pulling games and contact. Be careful. I've got, it's up to you ultimately, but this is a disharmonious relationship, and I do see the devil. So I feel like he has some self-serving and excessive behaviors that you should be aware of. And so your guides are really pushing you to say no. They don't want you to. It's up to you ultimately. Everyone has free will, but you might be disappointed. I think focusing on your work and yourself will maybe let him figure out what he's doing with that devil stuff and hopefully get over it and then come back around, all right? That's what I got. That's what I got. Let me know how that resonates down below. Thanks for the feedback, China Doll. I'm so glad it resonates. I always love that. Always love to hear. Crystal. Will D and I reconcile? What's going on for Crystal and D? We see like Crystal... like Sunny Delight and what's that other one? Crystal, like some type of tea or something. Sounds delicious. You sound like a delicious couple. Let's see what the let's see what the cards say. What's going on here? I do see a yes. I don't know if you guys have kids together or not. Emperor sometimes is the daddy of the deck, but it can also just mean like a authority type figure in the relationship. I do see the Hermit here with which is the block, which is sideways. It's both of you kind of like going into yourselves and being quiet and not moving anything forward. I do see a yes, though. I do see shattered dreams, okay? So I feel like dreams were shattered. You're both kind of recovering, and the thing that's blocking you is a lack of communication with each other because you're both doing your own inner healing. But he wants to reconcile, and I feel like you can turn this around. So I'm going to say yes. But you've got to get out of that hermit mode with each other, okay? And you need to get over, you have a double too in here. It could be on him being in emperor mode. Sometimes they get overly like overbearing or controlling. But I do see that being conquered, devil reversed here. All right. But I do get a yes for reconciliation, okay? Yeah, say goodbye. That's what I was just looking at. Hold on. Yeah, Ruby. Amber, should I still keep trying with Benji? Love that name. Amber and Benji. Should Amber keep trying and put her energy into Benji, please? You have very opinionated guides around you, by the way. So they're saying yes. Like, oh, thank you so much. We're at halfway to our goal, guys. Once I get to the 24 donuts, I'll give free mini read away. That's awesome. Yeah, okay. I see like I do see yeses, okay? You keep putting energy in there. Be fun and uplifting. I feel like he has the upper hand in the relationship. Like you might care more than he does, but that's okay. I feel like you do need to do some inner healing and self-worth and value like stuff. Focus on yourself. If you do crystals and stuff, pink quartz is good for that. Do like a self-love bath and just kind of know your worth and your value. He'll see it too. He's not a bad person. I'm not getting that at all. But I feel like sometimes you don't want to be a downer. And sometimes I feel like that's the kind of energy and the vibe that you give him. So I would put your energy into it and come up as very joyful and uplifting. But I want it to come from a genuine place. And I feel like you need to know your value a little bit more. And then you'll see a difference in the way everyone treats you, not just Benji. Not that he treats you bad or anything. That's just something that Spirit wanted me to tell you. All right? Let me know that resonated or made sense down below. Thank you so much. Thank you so much for the donuts, you guys. I appreciate it. We're at 13. That's a baker's dozen. Keegan, will Joe make an effort to reconcile our relationship soon? I do see a yes here. I do see a yes. I feel like you're in Disney princess single like vibes. I don't need anybody, but look how nice I look. It's very appealing. And I feel like, it's coming around. I feel like you're also pretty good with manipulation and getting your way, and you're going to get your way. So get it. I do see it happening soon. I feel like you're manifesting it with the high priestess there. And I also see you, I don't know if it's playing games, but it's almost like posting something online, being like, I'm so happy, and stuff like that, like little digs to get their interest back or something. That's just the vibe that I'm getting. All right, let me know if that made sense or resonated down below. Tisha, does Kay think he was my second choice? Ooh, let's find out. Oh, it went all doubt. I went all serious all of a sudden with that one. What's going on with his energy? He got all serious. He's a serious person. Yeah, so I do see a yes. Like, I feel like he feels like, I don't know if you have like a strong like sisters or a group of friends that like hang out a lot, or that you listen to their opinion a lot, or that you always prioritize the opinions of the females around you against him. I do feel like he thinks that you are very attractive and maybe too attractive for him. And he is scared that you will leave or move on. I don't feel like he thinks you're his second choice. I feel like he thinks that you're too good and you might move on. And also under the influence of other people's opinions, you could leave. That's more like that vibe versus you were the second choice. Now, in terms of does he feel like you may be settled for him? Possibly, yeah. Yeah. Let me know that resonated down below. All right, guys. Thank you so much. We're at 14 donuts. 15 donuts. I'm so excited. You know I love my mini reads, y'all. Sinesia, will Tony and I get back together? What's going on? What's going on for Tony? Okay, I do have temperance here. It is a yes, but it is reversed. So you guys need to work on your balance and being a little bit more temperate. I do see a yes here and the sun card. It's going to be slower than usual. I also see justice sideways. So there might have been a little bit of injustice in between you, or lack of balance and give and take, which matches with the temperance vibe, you know. But I do see a yes, and I do see sunshine and actually working on being happy. Being happier this time around. All right, guys, real quick, I just need to do my little pitch about the cards I'm using today for my clarifiers for my mini reads. All linked In my shop, we have the Romance and Love Oracle cards I'm using today. I'm also using the What's the Tea deck. It's fantastic to find out all the drama. Sometimes we're the drama. I do have the Lover's Oracle as well. This is a fantastic deck for finding advice. I have the Romance Angels card. And the last three that I'm using today are the Angels of Abundance. This is for money matters. I'm using the Zen Osho Tarot, which is this lovely deck here. For just general questions, this is wonderful for everything. It's like your all-purpose clarifier oracle, and then the same thing for the tea leaf oracle here. You know I love these. I've got a lot of, recordings on my channel of me just simply pulling those. I'd love to just pull those all day for everybody. I just freaking love those things. All right, guys, I'm getting back to answering your free yes/no questions. Thank you for listening to my spiel. I appreciate that. Milka. All right, let's find out if Milka's husband's your soulmate. Oh my gosh, are you kidding me? That flew fast. He loves you. Yes, and he's the King of Cups for you. Oh my goodness. One more, please, just to confirm. Oh my goodness. Yeah, oh my gosh. Where did it go? So the one that flew out, let me do this one more time. I did see also the page of cups. So I don't know if you have like a child that is like your husband, or maybe you're the page, but they love you. Boy, they love you. I do say yes there. In terms of soulmate though, I did get a no. I feel like there was some sort of heartbreak in the past and maybe some sneaky behavior, but there's so much love here. In terms of like soulmate or someone you've had in another life, I'm not sure. But I do see a lot of love here, because I'm getting a no in terms of like soulmate. There it is, that page of cups I was talking about flew out again. They might be in that like a future life maybe, but oh my gosh, look at the bottom. This is a true love, but I'm not getting soulmate, but I do get like total true love and totally over the moon in love with you. That's amazing. All right, guys. Let me know that resonated down below. Megan, is Nick wanting to get back together? What's going on for Megan and Nick? What's going on for Megan and Nick? I do see a yes. It is feeling like a little bit hopeless. Like they're feeling a little bit hopeless right now. I feel like justice will be turning in the favor. I feel like you will get back together. They want to. I feel like they're just scared. They feel really hopeless right now with the star reversed. But assessing on the how. They want to, and they're thinking about how. They're just not feeling that confident that you will get back together. I feel like there's a little bit of a block there. The desire is there, though. There's just a lot of fears, okay? The star represents hope, and when it's reversed, it's hopelessness. So they're very distraught about it. I think you are too. I want to reach out. Alrighty, Destiny. Will my ex Julie and I get back together eventually? Let's find out what's going on with Julie and Destiny, please. Do we see them getting back together? I do. So two things. The bottom is a Hermit, which is a no, because if no one's reaching out, nothing's going to happen. But I do see Magician and Strength. The first one that came out was Strength, which was like needing to be more vulnerable with each other. These are both yes cards. I feel like having a vulnerable conversation and reaching out could turn the tide in your favor. I also see a little bit of manipulation here with the Magician reverse. So I do feel like you can manipulate the situation back in your favor if you be more vulnerable and reach out and talk to Julie. But otherwise, if you're just going to sit at home in hermit mode by yourself, nothing's going to come of it. So it's kind of split between, you can either manipulate it to make it happen, or you can wait at home. And I'm not saying manipulation in a negative way. I just mean like, you know, if you want to take action on something, that's using energy, right? It's all manipulation. It's all, you know, anything you do is manipulate. I'm manipulating these cards in my hand when I shuffle them, right? Let me know that resonated down below, but that is what I got for you. All right, guys, thank you so much. We are at 16 out of 24 donuts. Once I get there, we'll do mini reads. If you would like to guarantee I see your question, please gift me a coffee magic or send me $2 Cash App. Otherwise, I'm on to some more free yes no's. Tina, our chat's feelings growing deeper. Let's find out. Oh, that flew. One more, please. I got yes and yes. So this is like, and he's thinking about how they're growing, actually. He's very aware of this. The other thing is, I don't know if you guys are around work or a group of friends or big family or something. I feel like it's you guys together around like a group of people. I don't know if they're a coworker or what the deal is, but I do feel like there's groups of friends in the mix as well. Just people and around the energy. It doesn't mean like they're interfering with it or anything. I just feel like there's a strong influence of other people. Okie dokie. Nicholas, does Francesca have another guy in her life? What's going on, Francesca? No. I gotta know here, feeling left out in the cold. I feel like you make her very happy, actually. And, yeah, I feel like there's just success there. I don't feel like there's another guy. I feel like she might be very friendly, but I don't feel like there's anyone, like, similar to what you have in there at all. I gotta know. All right. If it is it just a friendship? No, not even that. No guys. Let me know if that helped, Nicholas. Just had to get that little clarifier there. Because sometimes people can have a lot of friends around them of the opposite or even the same, depending on, what their preference is. And people, we can get jealous or question things, but I got 2 no's. Thank you guys so much. Lisa Irene, what's going on with the class? What's going on with the class? I'm so sorry, Lisa. I got 2 no's. And a 3rd no at the bottom. Yeah, I gotta know like a painful ending. I gotta know as in death, like it's over, like the course or whatever ended. And I gotta know as in like, just wasn't, this is you. It just didn't make the cut is what I got. I'm so sorry I did get 3 no's on that. Hopefully the cards are wrong. Let me know later. Don't let that discourage you though. Let me pull a card for you anyway. What's a hopeful? Should she try again? Getting a maybe with the trying again. I feel like there's something else for you taking you somewhere else for whatever that. I'm not sure what your course was for, but I feel like you need to focus elsewhere. Sorry, that's what I got. Wish I had better news. Vivian, thank you so much, Miss Yor. Is there a future with Ralph? What's going on for Ralph? Really? Okay. It's a bunch of stuff with Ralph. So you guys actually, so be strong. There is some love here. There's a future. There will be an offer. All right. There will be an offer. It's going to be slow. It's a big change. I do see you guys as a pair here. You did get the King and Queen of Pentacles. It's like a long-term kind of thing. I don't know if you're coworkers, go to school together, or have a group of friends that are like connected, but I do see a lot of friends. And yeah, just stay strong. I do feel like there is a future. There's a couple love for you, and it was like a perfect pair with the Earth, King and Queen of Earth, the Pentacles people. That's long term, committed. Love that Earth energy. Love that King of Pentacles. Get that money. All right, guys. Thank you so much. Atticus. Will Gracie and I get back together this year? What's going on for Atticus and Gracie? You're welcome. I do see a yes. Atticus, I do see a yes. I feel like you're very passionate about this person. That's wonderful. And I feel like, yeah, I feel like you got a great energy. I feel like you bring her great energy. It's all there with this king. You're master of your energy and your will and stuff like this. I feel like the only advice that I would have for you in getting back together, and I do see a yes at the bottom, like nostalgia, talking about positive things that happened in the past, and also just maybe be a little bit more structured this time around. I feel like even though there's a lot of beautiful, passionate, and great energy, the you know, end result, like with Gracie, maybe talking about like, I want long-term commitment, I want marriage, like having goals and something a little bit more structured would be in your best interest and helpful to move things along. So you did get the Chariot reverse, and that's like lack of structure and stuff. We want to flip this right side up to keep on moving, right? The Chariot's literally like a vehicle, a car, it's a movement, right? So that's just the suggestion, all right? But I did get a yes. Melody. Will Zach and I get back together and have a future together? Let's find out what's going on here. What's going on here? What's going on for Melody? What's going on? Ooh, I do have 2 yeses. I do get a little bit of the page, but you know, I don't like that page once. But I do see like a wedding and marriage. That's okay. You can be flirty and get over that vibe, you know. I also see things happening very fast, actually. So I feel like you're going to come back around. It's going to be very passionate, new beginning. I do see a long-term relationship there with the wedding and marriage card. So yeah, I totally see it for you, Melody. Let me know how that goes. I'm very excited for you and Zach. Tiffany, is Joseph still interested in me romantically? What's going on? Joseph, Tiffany. Joseph and Tiffany. I feel like he sees you as a stable option. Okay, you're very there for him all the time. He knows he can always come back to you. He knows he can be vulnerable with you. He can put his walls down with you. I do feel like he's kind of like around other people, like maybe he acts differently around other people, but I do see him coming, he is interested in you romantically, at least physically. There's a passion there. He sees you very highly as the Queen of Pentacles. So yes, definitely. Oh, thank you so much. I do have a paid question. Good morning. Will E reach out to me after he gets through what he's going through, or is it done? What's going on for Jackie? And good morning to you, Jackie. Happy Monday. I hope things are going well for you. What do we got? I gotta know in terms of reaching out. I gotta know. I feel like he's escaping ruin right now. I feel like there's like this thinking about this higher commitment. There's some sort of conflict here. But afterwards, in terms of coming back around and giving up, I see an offer of something stable here, but it's after like shattered dreams. I see it like really hopeless. Is there anything for this? There is. I feel like your intuition's telling you not to let go, but you know you need to pull away energetically. I would just pull back and focus on me and my happiness and wait for him to come back around, because I feel like your intuition is telling you to trust it. I would trust your intuition, but I wouldn't be pressing and pursuing. I think pressing and pursuing is just going to squash it. I would wait based on what the cards I pulled for you, okay? Jose, will Maria reach out to reconcile? What's going on? I don't feel like they'll reach out to reconcile. You might want to reach out. I feel like they do want a new beginning with you, though. I just feel like you need to be the one to reach out and talk about it. There's a desire, but I don't think Maria will reach out to you. If you want that, you need to reach out to Maria, okay? I feel like there's an openness, there's a desire, there's full energy, which is the first card of the deck. It's literally a 0. It is a new beginning. Well, I passed the real estate exam tomorrow morning. What's going on for Charlie's energy? I do see yeses. I see yes coming in there passionately. I feel like you're feeling a little ungrounded or not good enough. I feel like don't like claim defeat before you get it. I do see a yes here. It's going to make you very happy. What's at the bottom of the deck? Yeah, I see yeses. I mean, it's that you have the upper hand. I feel like you keep studying up to the moment. I feel like you'll get it and then you'll be happy. I saw sunshine and rainbows. Shannon, does Cody think about me? What's going on for Shannon and Cody? Okay, so I do see he has a lot of options he thinks about, and I feel like you may be one of a lot of things happening in their life. I do have two no's, though. I feel like his thoughts are elsewhere, and he has a lot of things happening going on. Okay, that's what I got. I'm sorry. Ashley, will Colby reach out to me? Ashley, will Colby reach out to me? I do see maybe's leaning yeses. I got all these yeses. Nostalgia, the Emperor. Yeah. Even though victory is reversed, it is a yes card. So I do see a yes. And I do see a yes at the bottom of the deck. So yes. That is awesome. Awesome possum. Thank you so much. Giovanni. Let's find out what's going on for Jenny and Giovanni. Hey, Vanilla. How are you? I hope things are going well. Happy Monday. What's going on for Jenny? I do have two yeses. Oh, yeah. Look at this. Yes, I do see a yes. This is like Wounded Warrior energy. This is coming back. It's not the most stable ground. I feel like you're going to get back a little bit before healing. There's a passionate new beginning, though. They are thinking about it. I do see a passionate new beginning. I do see it maybe not the most stable, but that's okay. I think you're both healing here with this Wounded Warrior vibe. And you also have the upper hand. So whatever it is that you desire or you want out of this, I would make those boundaries very clear because you'll get it. You have the upper hand. That was for Jenny. Vicky, thank you so much for the roses. Guys, I'm at 16 out of 24 donuts. Once I get to 24 donuts, I will do a free mini read. Paris, will Rob and I fix things? I do see a yes, fixing things. I do see some shady behavior in the background. There's always going to be some doubt. I feel like, though, even though something happened that made one of you, I think it's probably on your end, made you feel like betrayed or hurt or made you want to dump out your cup of love, like, maybe some resentment there because they weren't maybe the most stable. I feel like it will come back around and fix things. But you'll always, I feel like whatever happened in the past, you won't easily let go of it. Okay, that's what I got. Boy, it's raining. I hope you guys can't hear all that rain coming down. Kyria. Am I going to graduate early? I hope so. I have a yes with victory if you choose to. I do see the Lovers reversed, so there's a little bit of disharmony, so don't get distracted. But yes, if you desire, I do see victory here. I do see victory here. All right, guys, we are down to my last 10 minutes. I'm going to go ahead and make a last calls for any paid readings, guaranteed paid questions, stuff like that, because I will be hopping off at the top of the hour here. But I'm going to try to get to as many questions as you have. If I don't get your questions today, you can come on tomorrow. I posted my times. I'm doing 9 a.m. Central Times all week on weekdays, Monday through Friday. So if you want to catch me on my next one, I'll try to catch you then. Otherwise, I'll try to get to as many as I can. But last call for any paid stuff. Vicky, did Fred go back to his ex because of our argument? Did see a maybe here. Maybe partially. Let me find out what the cards say. Yes or no, please. You know I don't like maybes, Spirit. You know I don't like maybes. Oh, it is pouring down here in Florida, y'all. I gotta know. I gotta know. I don't think it was because of you. I feel like it was because of passionate reasons, other reasons. Maybe they felt like they had a missed opportunity, but that's what I got. I got 2 no's. Thank you so much. Appreciate all of you. And if we can get to the 24 donuts too before the end of the hour, I'll stay on a little extra to do the free mini read. Erica, is Kevin done with me romantically? Is Kevin done with me romantically? What's going on for Erica? I got a maybe and I got a no. Not done. In hermit mode, yes. Not walking away though. This is literally the walking away reverse card. These are 2 no's. Not walking away. All right. Irma, will Anna separate from Justin? What's going on for Anna? Justin, separation, do we see? Oh, goodness. Come on, cards. You got to make it fly so I know it's not my goofy fingers. Boy, that flew. I see a maybe with the Wheel of Fortune. That's funny because in the pre-shuffle where I wasn't sure if it was Spirit on my fingers was also the same card. I do see probably eventually, yes. I do see some manipulation. I do see giving and taking though, and somebody being very generous. I think it will happen, but it will be slow. And I feel like, I don't know if she gets taken advantage of. She's too kind because I see a manipulator and I see a giver here. But then a maybe. What's underneath the maybe? And then a no with the Hermit. I feel like it depends on, like if she has a strong, like she has to come up to the conclusion herself, okay, not other people, but then also have a net of people to jump into before she goes. Like you have to have a support network, but not a support network is going to tell you to leave or what to do kind of thing. Oh my goodness. Let me know if that resonated or made sense down below. Thank you so much for the donut. Ariel, will me and Omer be more than friends? What's going on here? I do see a yes, a passionate new beginning. I do see a new beginning too with a coin. Look at that. Passion and stability. I love that. So yes, it's new. It's going to be a new new beginning there. I'm excited for you. Let me know how that goes, Ariel. That's exciting. Vanilla. Hey, Vanilla. I hope you're having a wonderful Monday. Is Hector jealous about what I posted on IG? Let's find out. Was Hector jealous, please? I got a yes, like with the news, like a yes. But then I have a no, but this is the card of options or illusions. I also still have a yes with shattered dreams. So I feel like at first it like bothered him, like shattered his dreams. But then he felt like he could, I don't know. I feel like he has this weird delusion of like that he can make things go in his favor. Like, cause it's like, then there's illusions and then there's, I have the higher ground here. So I almost feel like, yeah. I don't feel it was jealousy. I feel like it was a little punch to the gut, like, ugh. But then I was like, it's okay. It's okay. I'll just do this to make it go in my favor. It's very weird. I didn't get jealousy. I got more like, okay, well, I can have that, or I can get that, or something like that, or I can get her or something. Like very weird vibe, but that's what I got. Like self-grandioseness is kind of the vibe that I'm getting. Let me know if that resonated or makes sense or it was like their personality. Kiki, is Pat done with this marriage? I hope not. What's going on for Kiki? All right. I do see a yes in that hopelessness. They're feeling like hopeless, like it's a lost cause. There's no hope here with the star reversed. I do have the Magician sideways, which is also a yes. This doesn't mean it's totally over, though. It just means like they... At this point, in their mind, they're done. And right now, they're not making a move either way. They're not making a move to end it. They're not making a move to bring it back. It's the Magician pause. Their will is in standstill. So the will to proceed with the relationship, the will to end the relationship is just sideways. But their demeanor is... So they're feeling hopeless. Their energy or action is... they're just letting it go. The other thing, though... is they want passion and they want to pursue something they're passionate about. I do feel like you have a lot of feelings here. I don't think they're done. I feel like they're just in standstill and feeling pretty hopeless, but it's not over. Otherwise, the Magician would have been reversed. And this card is upright. There's still a passion for you and desire for you. Yeah, they still care about you, so it's not over. All right. All right, guys, we are at 2 till. I'm going to try to get as many questions as I can. Roxy, am I on T's mind a lot? Yes, yes, you are. I have the Chariot on the bottom. Yes. And holding on, holding on to you with the 4 of coins. Holding on to you with the 4 of coins. Lynn, will I start a new job soon? What's going on for Lynn? Job. One more, please, to confirm. Thank you. What do we got? So we have the Lovers, which is just a choice. And then I do have a yes. But I feel like, yeah, it's like advice, like don't compromise. Like don't just start a new job. Get the one that you want. And then a decision up to you. I feel like there's going to be a happy new beginning here with this Ace of Cups here for you at the bottom. So I do feel like something more fulfilling, but the advice definitely is don't settle. All right. All right. That's what I got for you, Lynn. Mia, will my internship lead to job opportunities? I hope so. What's going on with this internship? Spirit, angels, guides around her. Okay. Okay. All over the place. We got a lot of stuff. Okay, here's the thing. You are new. This is you, the Fool. You're coming in new. This is a yes. I do see a yes, but shattered dreams based on lack of communication. I don't know if you're an introvert, Mia, but this is like a warning and saying you get in what you put out. So when you're in this internship, you need to go in for networking with the job opportunities available, like in your mind. So you need to let them know up front that you are looking for a job. Grab your references while you're there. Get to know people. Add them to your network. You really need to do networking here because this communication is reversed, and I feel like you have a tendency to maybe shy away or be an introvert, and that could shatter your dream. But you're new, and so all this is a 0. You're new. The opportunities are before you. Anything you want. But don't sabotage your victory by not being communicative or having anxiety, okay, and keeping to yourself. You need to really put yourself out there and like communicate, network, get people as references. Even if it's not with that job, it could lead to another job through the people you meet there and the connections. Let them know exactly what you're looking for and to help you along the way. And not just like overtly, like when you first start and just blurt it all out there. I would just, make your friends there, make your network there, add them, like do a little LinkedIn page, even if you're an intern, get them on there, that kind of stuff, okay? Because I do feel like there's so much opportunity for you. Look at that. Of independence. This is a learning opportunity. This is literally like internships card at the bottom. You got this. You just got to reach out, okay? All right, guys, I'm going to answer one more question, and then I got to hop. Thank everyone so much for all of their likes, all of your support. I'll be back on tomorrow morning at 9 Central Time. That's 10 a.m. Eastern and, 7, I think, Pacific? Posted my times. All right, one more question. Who do we got? Heather, am I ever thinking about Kyle possibly not coming back to reconcile with me? What's going on? Is Heather overthinking? If we get a bunch of swords cards, that's going to be a yes, okay? Oh my God, are you kidding me? What else do we got? We got one more. I feel like he's very passionate for you too. He's going to come back. I feel like he's going to come back around. I don't know if he's an Aries, but he's definitely giving like Fire King vibes. There's a lot of passion between you guys. I do feel like you are overthinking you because you don't want to move on. Okay. This is the moving to calmer waters. It's like reversed. And then I do see you needing to escape from this imprisonment. So I do want to explain, about the 8 of swords here. So she's in a prison. It's the prison it represents the prison of your mind. So these binds that tie her are not tied in the back. She can just let go and walk away. But she doesn't see that and she's not realizing it. So it's you in your own head that's doing this. But it is reversed. So I do see you overcoming it and escaping it. See escape, freedom, all that good stuff, release. I do feel like you will be releasing this overthinking about it. And I would just let the passion flow and just let things move forward and progress. Sometimes things don't happen on our timeline. And you have to be careful too when we're digging into energy. Because, like, for example, I'm picking up on trajectory energy, right? It's where it is now. If somebody comes in and asks a question 10 times throughout the day, like, is so-and-so thinking of me? Is so-and-so doing this? And I'm picking it up. At the I'm at this moment. Are they or are they not? No, not right now. 10 minutes later, an hour later, yes, they are. 10 minutes later, they are. So that's why it's like a energy shifts about like I would say like maybe 2 weeks-ish and stuff for things to really change the trajectory. Otherwise, we're just every moment thinking about, is this the change? Is this the change? Is this going to be it? Is this going to be the one? So don't do that to yourself. Don't do that. Because we can get stuck in it. And I've been there before when I was stressed out. You know, I was just constantly like trying to figure things out at the very moment. Is this the turning point? Is this the turning point? Don't do that to yourself. I would just let things flow as they should. And I feel like it's going to turn around in your favor. Let me know. Keep me posted. Hope for the best. Hope for good reconciliation. And other than that, guys, I do got to hop. If you didn't catch me on this one, you're both Cancers. Beautiful. You want me to come back? Yeah. Well, talk about the home and a stable home. And I love Cancerians. It's all about like home and family. So, I mean, those are great values. I mean, the celebration card did just come out. So, let me know. I'll be back on tomorrow. I'm here all week, 9 a.m. Central Time. All right, guys. I hope you have a blessed and wonderful day. And I will catch you on the next one. Sorry if I missed out, but I will try to get you on the next one. Bye, y'all.